Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I am in a new location, but I am outside. This past week, it's been beautiful. It's been in the 70s, very low 80s, humidity's crazy low, and that all changed today. It's now starting to be back in the mid 80s and supposed to be back in the mid to high 90s actually all this coming week. So I did change it up a little bit. I used to be, as you guys have been here before, know that my garden's right over here to your right, my left. I used to have all this set up in front of the garden, but since the tree fell and I haven't got it all nice and put back, I decided to give you guys a different view. Today we're in front of the aviary, and I've got a gnat flying around me. We're between the aviary and the workshop to give you a little direction, and over here is the quail hutch. So back here in our aviary, for those of you that are new, I have 10 pigeons and I have 8 quail down on the bottom. So we got downstairs and upstairs neighbors. We do have 3 of our pigeons, and I'm starting to think there might be 4 I saw this morning, but we have 3 pigeons that are already on nests with eggs. We've only had them, gosh, not even a month. And they've already, I guess they're happy because we got some boxes back here for them to nest in. 2 of them, which is Rainy, I'll put a picture of her, Rainy, right here. And she's the first one that laid eggs. She should be hatching starting tomorrow through Tuesday. And then on the other end, we have Miss Bessie. I'll put her picture up here. And she is now on her nest, probably about 2 or 3 days behind Rainy. I call Rainy Rainy for Purple Rain. She's purple, as you see in the picture, so kind of had to make a good name for her. But then we have a bottom shelf and a top shelf just for them to hang out when they gets windy or rainy or something, get out of the weather. Even though most of the top is covered, we got finished getting that covered. But one of them, Ms. Dixie, and here's a picture of her, she has decided to make her nest up on top on the shelf where everybody hangs out. So I'm going to have to make a little divider and sit up there for her to give her some privacy. But they seem to be very happy. We've got 3 of them already nesting. The quail, I've got a video that I'll be putting up probably this coming week, sometime midweek, on Cumberlachia Homestead. The link is down below, and you can find it on my Facebook page as well, Cumberlachia Homestead. But we did these are 8 of our original quail that we hatched. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roosters over there that are just mean little things, so they're still over there. We only put 1 rooster in here, so we do have fertile eggs, and we do have some babies. That'll be our 2nd generation. These are our 1st generation that we hatched and raised up here. Well, Holly's the one that we hatched up here. The others we purchased because none of the others hatched the first time. And we had to have her some friends. And you can look back at the video. I'll put a link down below of all that. And that's here on Greg's Kitchen. And that's before we start the Cumberlachia Homestead page. But to get back to this, and this gnat is in my face. We're going to do a little change up on coleslaw today. This is a spicy southern coleslaw, and it's going to be a lot of the same ingredients you use until we add some spice to it. Let's see if I got my spices there. I'm going to do it real simple today. Instead of using a head of cabbage and shredding it, I'm just using a bought bag of cabbage. It's got regular cabbage, it's got purple cabbage, and it's got some carrots ground up in there. So we're going to use that. We're also going to use about a cup of cup of mayo or Miracle Whip, whichever one you prefer. Everybody's different, and it doesn't matter what you like. Use what your family likes. So we're going to put about a cup in there. You may have to add a little bit more. Sometimes the coleslaw is got a little water in it, so you're going to need a little bit more. Sometimes you want a little less. We're going to use 1½ teaspoons of vinegar. I don't have my measuring spoons out here, so we're just going to estimate it like I usually do. There's a teaspoon and maybe a half. And then we're going to put a teaspoon of sugar in here. This is a tablespoon, but we're just going to get about a teaspoon of sugar, maybe a little bit more. Now you can adjust all these to your favorite family's taste, because some people like a little bit more salt or sugar, some people like less, and it just depends on that. I'm also going to put about a tablespoon of water, and this, I already got it measured out and brought it back here, because everything is it's about 400 feet that way to the little cabin. which is, if you think about it, that is more distance than a football field. And that's how far I'm bringing all this stuff out back here. Okay. We're going to give this some stirs. I'm going to taste it for salt and pepper. I am going to put, and you can use whatever seasoning you want. Mom likes Tony's seasoning. I like Mrs. Dash. It's the Southwestern Chipotle, and it is salt-free. That's why I like it, because I like putting my own salt in. I don't like putting salt in from all the other ingredients, if I can help it. And we're just going to put about 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon of this in here. This is going to give the spice. I can't do that. Let's just do it this way. There's about 1/2 teaspoon. We're just going to mix this up. And I am going to put a little bit more mayo in here. I don't know that I got enough. I like mine a little saucy. Now, if you store this in the fridge overnight, and you should let it sit overnight to get the best taste, because then all the flavors are going to meld together. But a couple hours in the refrigerator. If you get up early in the morning and you're going to take it to church picnic or something, you can make it, stick it in the refrigerator for just a couple hours, and it'll be fine. You might want to, after, if you're going to let it sit overnight, you may have to add more mayonnaise and vinegar and sugar, because the cabbage may release some water, may be dry, and it might absorb some of that fluids. So you might have to adjust that. Now let me get a taste of this for salt and pepper. Actually, that's good. I'm going to put a little bit more of the spice mix in there. And I'm going to put just a few pinches of celery seed. Now, of course, I'll have all the ingredients listed down below in the description. I'll also be on my website, gregs-kitchen.com. I've redesigned the website a little bit. It has a link on there to my Cumberlachia Homestead website, which is brand new. I haven't got a whole lot on there yet. I do have pictures of the quail, pictures of the pigeons. I don't have any pictures of the chickens that, I don't know if you can see way through the coop or the aviary back here. You can see the back of their coop. They're loving it back there. So I'm trying to get that all updated, putting in some pictures of when we built the workshop, which is right there behind you guys. If you want to turn around, you can look at it. Just give it a look. Back when we started that last February, we weren't doing videos because I didn't know if I was going to do a homestead channel. So we did take lots of pictures of the process so you can see it being built. And it was in February and it was cold, but we got it done. That was our first permanent structure on the homestead. Now let me get another bite of this. There's the roosters. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but that's what a quail rooster sounds like when he crows. That is good. Yes, I hear you. I could threaten those roosters are going back here in the smoker if they don't behave themselves. Usually they're very loud. But I just thought I'd give you guys a new twist on cold slaw. It's simple, put together, good for a summer picnic. We've got Labor Day coming up. Make it for that for a church picnic, just a Sunday lunch or in the evening. But remember, just give this in the refrigerator for overnight's best, but at least 2 to 3 hours before you're going to serve it. It's going to be great. You can use this on top of hot dogs with some chili. It's great on a pulled pork sandwich. The spice in it, get out here now. The spice in it's going to help with the pulled pork sandwich as well. It's going to get a little bit spicier for that meat. So y'all give this one a try. I'm sorry it's been a while since we've been here. I should have updated you at the beginning of the video. Mom hasn't had a couple videos out for a while because she said it was okay to tell you guys. Mom came down with a case of shingles, and not on her back, not on her side like normal people get. Mom had to get all fancy with it. She got it on her face and in her mouth. So she's doing a lot better. It's been about a week, and she says that the sores are going away. It's not as bad in her mouth. So she has been out. Some of you already knew. I put it on Facebook a couple weeks ago, or about a week and a half ago. And so some of you sent cards to her. She appreciates that. She loves getting cards and things from y'all. Her address, if you want to send her a get well card, it's down at the bottom in the description here. You're more than welcome to. but I just want to let you know that's why she hasn't had a couple videos. I do have 1 or 2 videos of hers right now that I haven't edited, so I'll be putting those up. But I was trying to space them out because since she wasn't able to do any, and she's been very upset that she hasn't been able to, because she really misses sharing videos with you guys. So give this recipe a try. I appreciate you guys following and watching. Don't forget, if you can, go down and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure if you have that it is still hit, because some reason they keep being undone by YouTube. Give us a like, that helps with the algorithm. Greg can't talk today. And that'll get our videos out to more people. We're getting a lot more people joining our channel, so I'm going to have to start explaining a little bit who I am and what I am up here, because a lot of people keep asking me, what are you doing out in the middle of the woods? So I'll give you guys some updates in future videos for the ones that are new. For the rest of you, it's already been here. I appreciate you guys continuing to watch, and the new ones, thank you very much for joining us. I can't wait to talk to you again, so y'all take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.